The road isn't on most maps, but people still remember it. They remember the curve that feels too sharp, the tree that never grew leaves, and the little girl who stands there every night, waiting. If you're listening to this, you already know something's wrong. Because once you see her, she doesn't let you pass. The road is never silent. Even when no cars pass, even when the wind stops moving through the trees, there is always a sound, soft, distant, rhythmic, like something breathing beneath the asphalt. Most people don't notice it. They're too focused on the curve ahead, the dead tree, and the little girl standing beneath it. She appears just after sunset, when the light turns thin and fragile, when shadows stretch longer than they should. She always faces the road, never the forest, never the tree, as if she's waiting for something to come to her. The doll hangs from her hand, its fabric darkened by age, its hair matted, its stitched mouth slightly crooked, almost smiling. Drivers feel it before they see her, a pressure behind the eyes, a tightening in the chest, the sudden irrational certainty that they should not look directly at her. And yet they do, because something about her feels familiar, like remembering a dream you never had. A driver passes the tree, glances in the rearview mirror. The road behind them is empty. They exhale. Then a small handprint appears on the inside of the glass, wet, pale, slowly sliding downward. By the time they scream, it's already gone. The girl never chases. She doesn't need to. She waits, because the road brings them back eventually. There was a woman once who stopped counting how many times she'd driven past the tree. It was part of her nightly commute. She told herself the stories were exaggerations, urban legends fueled by darkness and boredom, until one night her headlights flickered, just once. In that blink of darkness, the girl was standing in the middle of the road. The driver slammed the brakes. The car skidded. When the headlights steadied, the road was clear again. Her heart hammered. She laughed nervously. Then she felt something cold brush the back of her neck. She looked in the mirror. The girl was sitting in the back seat, not reflected, actually there, head tilted, doll pressed gently against the woman's shoulder. The girl whispered, "You stopped." The car was found abandoned, doors locked, radio stuck on static that sounded disturbingly like crying. Psychologists tried to explain the phenomenon: shared hallucinations, sleep deprivation, suggestibility. They stopped when patients began drawing the same picture: the tree, the road, the girl, and beneath the drawing, roots, too many roots, wrapping around small stick figures. People report hearing a child humming from the forest as they approach the curve, soft, off-key, a nursery rhyme no one remembers teaching her. The humming grows louder, closer. Then a child's voice screams their name directly into their ear. When they swerve, when they crash, when they close their eyes, the humming continues. The truth is, the girl is not alone. She never was. The doll is not a toy. It is a container. Every time someone stops, every time someone looks too long, every time someone speaks to her, something transfers. A memory, a fear, a piece of who they were. The doll grows heavier, the stitches tighten. Sometimes, late at night, people hear it whispering from inside locked cars. One man decided to face her. He parked beneath the tree and turned off the engine. The world immediately felt wrong. The forest leaned inward, the air thickened, the smell of wet earth filled his lungs. The girl stood where she always did. He approached slowly. Her feet weren't touching the ground. That was when he noticed her shadow didn't match her shape. It was too long, too wide, and it was moving on its own. The man's scream echoed for nearly a minute. Only the echo came back wrong, deeper, layered, as if something else was screaming with him. After that night, the tree began to change. Its bark split in places, revealing something pale beneath. The roots pushed upward, cracking the asphalt like brittle bone. Animals avoided the area completely. But children were drawn to it. They stood at their windows at night, staring toward the road, clutching their toys. Some whispered back. A driver sees the girl, looks away, looks back, she's closer, looks again, she's right beside the car, face pressed against the window. Eyes now visible, too many reflections inside them. The girl remembers things she never lived, car accidents, lonely deaths, hands reaching out in the dark. Sometimes she cries, sometimes she smiles, sometimes she opens her mouth and something else speaks through her. A voice that sounds like roots tearing through stone. If you stand beneath the tree long enough, you'll hear it, the breathing beneath the road, slow, patient, hungry. The girl tilts her head when it hears you too. That's when she knows you're ready. You're driving. The road feels familiar, safe. Then your headlights illuminate the dead tree. You don't remember choosing this route. You slow down. You shouldn't, but you do. The girl stands waiting. The doll lifts its head. Its mouth opens, begging, crying, saying words you haven't said yet. And when the car finally stops, the girl takes a step forward for the first time. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel before the thing watching you gets impatient.